Snooky. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have a hand for Snooky on drums? On drums, ladies and gentlemen, let me have a hand for Snooky on drums. Give me a hand, will you please?
I think drums gets my frustration out, and the challenge of playing different than other people. You know, some people beat the drums, some people play the drums, some people caress the drums, whatever. It's an art of finesse. You know, my thing is playing does not look like I'm even playing.
I mean, look, Snooky really didn't have a great father role in his life.
Father was special. He did not believe in sparing the rod and talking to the child. Okay? We had a long hallway, and I'd walk down the hallway like a prisoner going to the gas chamber, and my mother would take my clothes off. By the time I get to the room, I would be naked. That's in anticipation of the beating. He had 6 kids by another woman. Me and myself by my mother. And then 6 kids on the side. He says, don't tell your mother. Did a lot of things. He was an alcoholic. Did a lot of mean things. Beat my mother. You know. So we got to the day where I was big enough to protect her. And I had to pull a knife on him. And that was the last time that we lived together. I had to make a decision because he was strangling my mother. And I put the knife against his neck and I said, leave or die. And I was 12. And then he left. Never forgot that day.
It was terrible to Ma. But Ma always just kind of forged ahead, and women back then didn't have the skills, didn't have the money, didn't have the schooling. It's all different now. The laws and the things that protect the women.
It's hard when you're 12 to make that kind of decision. Then 10 years, go 10 years in a circle, and drug addiction and all this here, and dysfunctional life and all these different things, and then to come back to wind up taking care of the man that put you in that position. You know what I'm saying? And when he did die, I talked everything over with him before he went. And I was the only one that resolved everything. Bonza.
Yes, sir.
The monster.
Thanks, sir. Just grab it. Oh, closing? Almost.
Almost.
I remember Snook from when I first came to Boston, cause like I lived on a place called Costello Street, which was off of a dead-end street called Codman Park, and that was like one end. Snook lived down the other end. But those were the days when, you know, you could basically go anywhere you wanted to go as long as you knew somebody there. It wasn't like it is now where you've got your little gangs and your sets and, you know. If we had a fight, we'd fight and we'd get over it. You know, you go and you get better so that you don't get your behind kicked the next time. But Snook was one of the older dudes in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I think, about 3 years older than I am. So, you know, it's one of those situations where he was somebody that I used to watch because everybody knew Snook. Snook played, you know what I'm saying? He got around, he had a rep, so, you know. And he was always a funny dude, man. So everybody knew Snook. They're a total of 7 kids, biological. And they're a total of about 15 to 16 if you count all the adopteds that pass through here. The children are our future. You teach them well, you know. You try and teach them the best that you can so that they can be the best people that they can be, you know. And the bottom line is no matter how well you teach them, how much you want for them, they still have to make the choices in the end. So it's about teaching them how to make good choices.
Oh, now you gonna be bashful? Couldn't close your mouth a few minutes ago. Now you ain't got nothing to say. Look what I got. Look what I got. Ah, now you want to be friendly, huh? Oh, man. I hope you don't think I'm coming over there.
He was on lockdown, yeah.
Oh, you was on lockdown? What did you do, man? Excuse me? Nah, there you go. You're welcome. Now you gotta go back to your cell.
This is not the green room at David Letterman's show.
This is a diuretic. This is 80 milligrams. This is a diuretic. That's another 20 milligrams. And this is a blood pressure pill. That's 15 milligrams. Now, because I can't swallow capsules, I have to take them out the capsules. When I was 38 years old, I was diagnosed with diabetes, and which I had been testing since I was 32 because it ran in my family. And it was like I was healthy, and then at 38, everything changed. I had this crazy thirst. I was urinating 10, 20 times a day. I couldn't stop myself. Always constantly thirsty. Having blackouts. And I had a blackout at work running a machine. When I came to, my hand was stuck in the machine. They were saying, when we get your hand out of the machine, we want to talk to you in the office. I worked this job for 17 years, and then all of a sudden I couldn't work anymore. They wouldn't take a chance on me working. And of course, I was too sick to work and not sick enough for Social Security. So here I was without a job, not feeling good. Going to the doctors, no money, no insurance. And the only thing that saved me was the fact that I was a veteran. I got veterans assistance for 7 years. I got a check.
Snooky's got basically every ailment known to man, but he's the last person to be complaining about anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got to load up his drums, he's got to drive wherever he's got to do, and half the time he come looking out for everybody else.
GQ. These guys had one hit record in the 80s. One hit wonders. So what happened was, they gave these guys hotel rooms, individual hotel rooms, for free. I think they had the whole weekend there. And what happened was they had a room of, you know, a band room, which had a buffet, catered buffet. We had the same size room 2 doors away, but nothing. We had nothing. We had chairs, no table, no coat hangers, no way of adjusting the heat, and the windows were screwed shut, nailed down, and the heat was stuck on 85. Nothing on the walls. So we went to the other room, but the band was DQ. It looked like Louis XV's ball. Gigantic dining table, filled up with food. And that's when I told my friend to come in with the camera. And he says, "What's the camera for?" I says, "We're making a movie." And he says, "Is this going to be in the movie?" I says, "Yeah." "You guys have all the food and all the royalty, and we have nothing." And they felt so bad that it was going to be in the movie that they invited us in to share the food with them.
This happens to be Raheem of the nationally known and internationally known group called GQ. Artistic recording artist, all the same, with such famous hits as I Do Love You, Sitting in the Park, Disco Nights, and many, many more. You shall hear them this evening at the Grand Ballroom if you come in and check out live GQ. And then preceding them is Randy of Joyful, and these guys are going to be coming in and playing some of the smooth soul and R&B for the taste buds of those who enjoy that kind of music. These two are going to be performing tonight at our black tie for Finesse. FYE Finesse Entertainment is what we do to please you. So thank you for your support.
Correction! Some great hors d'oeuvres.
Horse d'oeuvres.
Yeah, we got some wonderful chicken, get some fried chicken, and my man was courteous enough to bring us some nice baked chicken. Oh my God, if you taste this, you would savor the moment. Not only that, if you bring it over here a little bit, we have some yams that no one else can contend with. This is just the top of the line yams made from the best sweet potatoes available in the U.S. Now we don't want to foil this too much, but foiled. Here we got. What we got here is a mac and cheese that is off the his. As you notice, it is not here anymore. But Never's Residing Brothers are really cool, and they're hanging out waiting for the next culprit to come in trying to annihilate it.
Is there any salad dressing?
I didn't see any dressing.
Oh, we need to go.
Somebody want to sit down there.
You get the macaroni and cheese, that's back by.
I left the Air Force because they put me out of the Air Force. I got an undesirable discharge. And first of all, what happened, I was overseas. I was in Okinawa. I had 2 bands in Okinawa. And I went temporary duty to Vietnam 3 times. Went to Korea when they took the Pueblo in 1968, 55-0. After being in Vietnam for 9 months, 130 degrees. First duty station was San Francisco. And this was about 8 months after I played with the Chambers Brothers. They went to California. Chambers Brothers, We5, Tom Paxton, all the folk play people, and Mike Bloomfield, Steve Miller. Steve Miller was a kid then, so played with a lot of people there. I was in the service, OSI, Office of Special Investigation, which is military FBI, and I was up for a clearance, top secret clearance, and I played in a band that played at a function for the Black Panther Party. Okay, so they're like questioning me, what are you doing with the Black Panthers? I'm saying, man, that ain't got nothing to do with Black Panthers. This is music. I'm doing music. And I'm not wearing a black beret, I'm not carrying a weapon, I'm not, big afro and all this stuff, and, down with the man and all that. It was just, I did this gig, and they followed me for 6 months. It was scary. If you ever see those old films of Hitler, the Germans, where they have the Germans and the flags and all this, and Heil Hitler and all that kind of stuff, it was like that, but Black Panthers. And it was scary because I knew Hoover was on them so hard, If they questioned me from playing one night, they questioned me 2 or 3 times because I was up for a top secret clearance. They weren't worried about me providing subversive material. You know what I'm saying? I did a gig. I did not go to join the Black Panther Party. I don't have a black beret. I don't have a black leather coat. And in California, I caught this base commander's son in bed with another man. So when you get orders to go to leave the States, you take all your belongings, put them in what they call base operations, have a wall locker. And what they do, they seal it with a tape. Apparently he thought that I was going to expose him. So what he did, I had what we call my field jacket. I had that in base operations. It has your last initial and last four serial numbers. They got a field jacket, bought a brand new field jacket, bought a alphabet kit with the indelible ink, put a C, my last 4 numbers, and put a pinch of marijuana in the corner of the pocket. Took the tape off my wall locker and put it in my wall locker. So what happened was, I was working one day and I came back and I got the clearance. I was doing all this stuff in Okinawa. After I came back from the temporary duty, which is 3 months, I did 9 months in Vietnam. 6 months in Korea. They said, we need to talk to you. We found .0616 grams of marijuana in your field jacket in Okinawa. In California. I says, I'm in Okinawa. What's that? How could you find something in California? And I'm in Okinawa and all my stuff is in base operations, locked up. Oh, well, we found the field jacket in your wallet. It says my field jacket, everything was checked in. I had this form, all this. And in them days, they didn't, because you had a top secret crypto clearance, they didn't take any chances. So they gave me undesirable discharge. It took me 9 years to get my discharge changed to honorable. Steve Tyler lives in Marshall. He's at home in Marshall. We did some shows with him. We did this big show at the House of Blues. We were invited by him. He said, I need a good gospel group, and they recommended Joyful. Even Tyler liked it, and he invited us to this thing that he gives every year in Marshall called the Marshall World's Fair.
Drop your nickel in my poncho. Take it slow. Waiter, waiter, percolator. I love it. Coffee and tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Oh, well, the coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, boy.
Well, I tell you, this is our 27th annual Festival of the Arts, and it's a neighborhood community thing sponsored by the North River Arts Society, and it's all volunteers. And this afternoon we look like we're going to catch a little bit of, if not sunshine, a little bit of drier weather than we've had. And but we know our gospel singers are going to light up our stage and warm up the atmosphere. So it's a real nice time. We're so happy to have them here. Yeah.
My name is Cleveland, and I'm all the best. And all the DJs want to touch my breath and go. Hit you, 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 hit you. Hit you, 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 hit you. Oh, but it's let me check on my musicians.
Randy and Leon started the group. They've been together 20-something years. Maybe 10 or 15 people that have come and gone. Then there was people that have been with the group and started doing drugs and took themselves out of the group, went back into treatment. They're all recovered addicts in recovery, alcoholics, drug addicts. It was something to do positive, especially when it was doing the gospel, because it was, they had the message in the music, working to kids, gang peace, against gun violence and all that. Positive things for the community and young people.
The lady was saying, usually it's so packed because the weather's been bad.
Joe, can I get your face painted?
Imagine how it must have been the last 2 days with the rain. Oh. So last Saturday we were at the House of Blues with the Aerosmith.
Oh, really?
We did the party. They called us to do the party.
That's on Harvard Square, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they're rubbing shoulders with Steven Tyler and them guys.
Okay, because Tyler lives in this neighborhood. In fact, you might see him float through today.
Well, he came up with his son, right?
Huh? He came on here, was like we were talking about.
Yeah.
He just came in. No. I think he was looking for it. Oh, he does.
Oh, here he is. Hey, Leon, Randy, he's your man over there. Steve Tyler.
Again?
Yeah, he's over there. He got a sheriff badge on a leather coat. Yeah.
That's incognito.
I talked to Ronnie yesterday. We got to go back in the studio. Oh, you ain't got to tell me. Hopefully part of the problem has been rectified. You know, people who drag their feet unnecessarily because they scared somebody gonna make some money. Those people. You know what I'm saying? After all, you've been pimping us for years, okay? You know the story.
We did Steve's, we did Aerosmith party last Saturday.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, at the House of Blues.
Oh, okay.
That's why we came in, he waved to us.
Oh, okay.
Him and his son.
Oh, yeah. You guys have a card?
Sure.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you. We're all around.
Yeah.
They want the space here. That's a good question.
Okay. Go right up the front door.
I'm gonna take my stuff out and I'll come back.
Sorry.
Thanks again.
Did you get yourself something to eat or drink? We got something downstairs. Okay, thank you, Jim.
so much. Well, nice seeing you, Thank you for a wonderful afternoon. It was fabulous.
Glad everybody enjoyed it.
Oh, it was wonderful. You're very talented always.
Thanks a lot.
Great message. Thank you, too.
Well, we got to give it to him.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know, you hit his hand.
Yo! This lady came up to me and said, I went to see the Temptations and you all were better than them. I'm saying to myself, but they making more money. You gonna be all right back there?
Let us have their paycheck.
All stretched out. I want to have to pick you up.
You having fun? I haven't seen you. Where you been?
What, did you see Mr. Tyler?
Yeah, did he leave?
He's around here somewhere.
I wanted my husband to see him.
Oh, you never saw him?
No. Is he
Oh.
walking around?
Yeah, he's around down here somewhere. He was doing autographs.
He's incognito with his scully
You
cap
want to
on.
meet him if I see him?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll take
He
a little
was-
walk.
Why don't you take a walk down? The last time I saw him, he was going this way.
And how long ago was that?
Probably 10 minutes ago. He's got a leather jacket on.
And a hat.
Yeah, real artsy looking, you know.
Well, the thing is that we left them enjoyed. They were happy. They want more.
Exactly.
That's show business.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
I'm glad you came.
You know, you're always going to have the attitudes. You're going to always have the problem children. You're going to always have the petty jealousies and the petty arguments. But overall, we've had a pretty consistent group.
Listen.
I've seen good people in a minute. Okay.
Watch.
What time?
That ain't gonna
I'm
be a
always
hard,
watching you,
that ain't gonna be a hard task.
That's a new
More
name. That's
spectrum
Buddha.
is
That's
everywhere.
Buddha.
Yeah, you don't want to see what Buddha can do to you.
Yeah, I hate Buddha.
We were at the plaza. Eric was showing off for these people that in the other band, and he was actually trying out for the group. And all his past performances were horrible. He couldn't stay on his note. They're doing 5-part harmony. He was singing other people's harmonies, and he was, you know, they did choreography, and the choreography, it was different every time he did it. So I told him we needed an announcer in case he couldn't make it as a singer, so he could announce the group, and he got pissed off. And at least you know you got a career waiting for you when you get done singing.
Stand up?
Radio announcer.
Oh, God, no.
Tom Joyner.
He didn't have, everybody be on stand up comedian.
No, he get tired.
He ain't that funny.
I know how to go. I put the music on, right song, the same, go, but I wait till I got to play. And then he goes, please.
Anybody need
And just in case came on, first came on, I used to do that song all the time. Oh my God, I used to do that song, Bingo Bango. Yeah, what if I die? You want me to leave? You kicking me like that?
I didn't see nobody that was really cute in that fashion show, did you?
No, not really. Well, actually, around 11 o'clock, a couple was all right. But
Yeah, after a couple of drinks,
I was gonna say it was the same people all night, so what does that say?
And that was fun. It can happen. We eat good food. You can't beat up with a stick, can you?
I got 2 subs.
Who the cat is on toilet paper and everything? He's always ready. What do you got there? Toilet paper, boy? Let me have a piece of toilet paper.
You don't want to use Myro. You don't use Myro.
One time.
You like to use Myro?
Or no. Well, once you had to use those leaves, you never get over those leaves, right, Buddha? Them leaves. You get caught in the bush without that stuff, boy. You got.
Would you like to use my role, please? Oh, no. Hey, make a joke, make a joke. Oh, you better funny.
Dessert?
Oh.
And they were singing a gospel
Forgot where it
song.
was.
And my man jumped out and said,
My dog
"Baby."
my dog was like, what did he just do?
Remember the verse said, "Baby." He said, "Oh Lord."
But you know, every time we go somewhere with him, it's a story because he's a cut up. He's always keeping people laughing about something. So that's like when people say, well, you know, what songs do you sing? I don't know. I can sing 1,000 songs. Okay. Well, ask me the better question would have been, well, when Snooky is not funny. I might be able to answer that one. You know, when he's not feeling well. Aside from that, there's always a story. He needs to write a book. He should have his own show, actually. And you know it. Could just pick just one.
Oh, he is so helpful.
But I try to maintain. I know everybody thinks I'm a little trick.
I dropped them.
I'll get the rest, that's okay.
He did that for a reason.
Hush, 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 hush. Stop, 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 stop,
He
stop.
did that for a reason.
Just stop.
There again. Somebody give me a flashlight. I gotta keep it.
Just stop.
Okay, baby.
Oh my God.
He's insane.
I gotta go upstairs here.
He's insane. He's insane.
You don't know you was hanging on by a thread.
All you need is faith. a train bound for Jordan. It's picking up passengers coast to coast. Faith is a key, unlocked a door and boredom. And there's room for all of those that he loves the most. The time is at hand, and yes, he's sure to come. He was sent by the Father, and will be saved by the Son. So if you live your life through him and believe in his word, there will be a seat for you. So just get on board.
Now there is no room for the hopeless sinner that would trade all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner, because there's no hiding place against the kingdom's throne.
So people get ready, there's a train coming, and it's picking up passengers coast to coast. All you need is faith. Oh, hear the diesel humming, hear the humming. You don't need no ticket, you just stand.